Yo, it's crazy because like I literally have a cousin who reminds me of like a light skinned Tracy Morgan. Like body shape, like mannerisms. I mean his voice isn't the same, but somehow it's similar. It's crazy because every time I watch Tracy Morgan is something, I'm always thinking like, yo, that reminds me so much of my cousin. I feel bad for his family because I know what I got to go through. But at least for them, Tracy Morgan's rich. Love you, Glenn. Roll the intro. Welcome to Netflix Review with your host, B-Shack, aka Damn. And today, got a short review on Tracy Morgan's new stand-up, Staying Alive. Now, for those unaware, this is Tracy Morgan's first stand-up since his near-fatal accident. I don't know what year it was, but damn near left him in a coma for a good couple months, I believe. He's been in a few things. Fist Fight was the most recent thing, but this is his first stand-up special, and it is directly streaming on Netflix now. I don't know how familiar you are with Tracy Morgan's stand-up, but if you are familiar and you're already a fan, you'll love this because it's basically him back to being what he was on stage before this. He's just a funny, humorous guy, not always politically correct, but he is still in his essence funny to just look at. He's one of them humorous people who you just can look at and just he's funny just being him, like Zach Galifianakis or something like that. Now, if you're not a fan of Tracy Morgan, this isn't a branch out into some form of new comedy. This is basically him uh, playing light of the near fatal accident, his near death experience, and it's cathartic for him to release these in front of a crowd and make people laugh about it. And it's kind of like this therapeutic session for him. So it's great to watch. And again, if you aren't a fan of Tracy Morgan, this may not be your cup of tea. Uh, a lot of times with comedy and most things, I feel like, especially with comedy, there aren't genres, but there are unwritten genres. You wouldn't expect the same style of comedy that you see from Kevin Hart to Chris Rock to Dave Chappelle to Tracy Morgan. They may all be funny, but they all have different ways of delivering jokes or the topics they talk about. And Tracy Morgan is his own beast. With that being said, if you do enjoy Tracy Morgan, you will love this. It was funny watching him, again, basically use this time to be on stage and talk about his accident and make light of it. See how he's dealing with the pressures of coming back from his near-death accident, the money, him talking about his crackhead family, or his snobby auntie, and I don't understand. I don't know how. I know the process of a few comedians how they get their stuff. I don't think Tracy ever really shops his jokes. I think that he's just an ad-libber. I prefer him in comedic roles where he can ad-lib certain scenes because he's going to give you something that's going to be like the standout randomest thing that you can say. He's just going to be like, yeah, bring me them cheese doodles and a pack of frankfurters. And you're like, what are you talking about? That's not even in the scene. It's humorous because it's so random and weird, and it just works to how his comedic mind works, and I love it. And I don't know, it's funny for me, and I don't think a lot of people may not get it because comedy is subjective, humor is subjective. So again, with that being said, if you enjoy Tracy Morgan, I do heavily suggest checking out his Staying Alive. It's funniest. It's not. I wouldn't say it's his best work, but it is funny. It has very few points where it's funny. Watching him talk about the accident, him going to heaven, him being in the hospital, him dealing with God, and him sending him back because only the good die young. It's funny. It's not his. Like I said, I'm not. I've seen pretty much all of his stand-ups before. I wouldn't say it's his best work, but I feel like this is one of the top three that I've seen of his. So it's good to see. If you do love Tracy, I feel like you'll love this. Check it out. Let me know down in the comments down below if you did like it or if you checked it out. I'd love to hear from you. Did you think it was funny? Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the reviews or if you just want to see any more of my impressions of actors or this ugly mug. Go hit that subscribe button. And as always, you can follow me on any of my other social media platforms. Stay in contact with me there. I talk about random stuff all day long. I also post funny videos, pictures, just all type of stuff. You can always follow me on my Twitter, which is DAMNlookatHIM, my IG, which is DAMNlookatHIM, my Snapchat, which is DAMNlookatHIM, and my Facebook is DAMNlookatHIM. Just kind of throw you a curve there. But as always, man, be kind to one another and be easy. Peace. Happy Netflixing.